Okay.
Well, welcome back, Edge fans, to Season 9. I'm Scott Stirling. Thanksgiving weekend. We are heading into the moose stand, one of my favorite spots here.
Good.
Brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee Roastery and Cafe, Browning, G5 Outdoors, Prime Archery, Stealth Cam, Outdoor Edge, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Canac Industrial Services, Portable Winch Co., Vortex, Wolverine Guns and Tackle.
Welcome back to Season 9 of The Edge. September 1st, and I am sitting out at Rock Lake Lodge getting ready to close it up for the season. You know, nothing's better than waking up in God's country. It is opening day of archery season, and this is our 9th season of The Edge. We have some amazing hunts. We have South Africa. We have a snow sheep hunt with Steve Eklund and Ryan Kohler. Jeff Coyle's got some great hunts planned for whitetail this year. We've got elk hunts going, we've got mule deer hunts. We've got a whole gamut of different species this year that I'm sure you guys are gonna love. But in the meantime, I'm spending a little time glassing the ridges around here. Just seeing what's up there. Yeah, it's a beautiful day to have an Old Smokes coffee and spend some time looking at God's country. I don't know if you guys remember me or not. I have been on The Edge since the beginning. We've had many cameramen out with us. We've had spent a lot of seat time with them. And while the cameramen are really good, we wanted to come back a little bit this year and make it a little more real. So this whole season, I'm going to be self-filming everything, except for a couple of hunts that little Jimmy, and I'm not sure if you guys are going to remember him or not, but Jimmy's going to be filming a few hunts with me as well. So we're really trying to make this a family affair and really get back down to the grassroots this year. And instead of having a professional cameraman out, you'll see some screw-ups, you're going to see some mistakes, and you're going to see some out of focus. You might see some shaky shots, but it's all real. It's all as it happens. There's no recreations, there's no messing around, and I'm sure you guys are gonna like it this year. We're getting our final tune done on the bows here, getting ready for season. It is past opener. I was stuck up at the lodge here for close, and we're finally back up and working and running up today. We're going up to Arnold Dietrich's place. You've seen him on some of the shows. Both Arnie and I got our mule deer buck tags this year. So we're gonna run some of the stealth cams up, set up cameras, start scouting. We know there's 3 or 4 really good, solid mule deer up there, and we'll get ready for that season here right away. Short of that, let's do a little shooting, see how our fix worked for last night. But I think the draw length has finally gotten to where it's supposed to be, and I think we're good. So, oh yeah, that's working well. September 9th, we're setting up some cameras for our mule deer hunt this year. Arnie got his mule deer draw, so did I. So we're just trying to figure out where the heck we're gonna put them. I think we got ourselves a real good spot here, so get these stealth cams hooked in and get them to start taking pictures. So we got our stealth cams ready to go out in the field here today. We've got some really good whitetail bucks in here, and we've got 3 really good muley bucks. And Arnold's getting eaten alive by skeeters. You doing all right there? You sure? So we're just setting up here now and getting everything ready to go. And now we just got to make sure that the old camera's set up good, and then strap her to the tree and we're good to go. Do we want video or pictures? Let's do video. All right, now we just need to move the truck out of the way. Flick one switch. You got your settings in place before. Takes no time at all, and we're done. So you guys might remember this spot. This is the spot that David killed his first moose that you guys will be watching this year, and he shot his first whitetail buck here too. So pretty sure Julie's going to be shooting her first whitetail buck hopefully here. And for Arnie and I, our muley bucks, this is the year. We've been waiting 6 years for these tags. It's taken so long to draw. Normally it only took 3, 4, but it took an extra couple this time. So hopefully, or maybe not hopefully, we just got to be in the right place at the right time, and we should get our mule bucks. Okay, that's good, yeah. Got a bed right here. Older one, hey? And then the trails coming out of that field are crazy. This one right here splits off. They go this way, that way. Let's go up here and see what we can find, I guess.
We got game trails running across that granola field.
The granola field?
Granola.
Canola? It's the best camera that I've seen today. You know why? Because it's in my hand. It's the camera that I have with me. It's like the best knife. Let's see if I'm smarter than the camera this year. I know that's a stretch, but it's possible.
This is a really nice spot. It's secluded in here. The wind doesn't get you. It feeds from one hay field into a grain field. And there's usually muleys down here on a fairly regular basis.
Breaking things already here.
This is right beside where James shot his big muley buck 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It's about 200 yards from where he was.
Those are the muleys that we filmed earlier. We just jumped in here to throw up a camera. I, of course, don't have my muley tag for this zone. I got drawn for my muley buck in 508 this year. So we're out here setting up a camera for a good friend of mine, and these guys just come up, they bedded down, and of course, no bow, no tags, no nothing, and they live to run another day. believe this weather? It's absolutely insane. Snow and snow and snow, and these crops are getting lower and lower and lower. And it's going to be harder and harder for the farmers to pick them up, combine them this year. So hopefully this stuff stops here fairly soon so they can get a jump on this. It's been a rough couple of years out here southwest of Stony, so I think around the whole province even. Anyways, we're gonna go see if we can find some more deer and find a good spot for the camera and get everything set up. Thanksgiving weekend, we are heading into the moose stand, one of my favorite spots here. We got some new stands set up this morning, so should be a good night. We should be seeing some stuff here pretty soon. I'm feeling like it's morning. She's -5, which is our coldest morning yet. Brought Jeff to one of my favorite spots this morning. We're about 150 yards away from 3 really big swamps in the bush here. This is usually where we call the moose out of in here. So we've got a west wind. We're actually we're downwind now. Came up the field edge. We've called once. We've managed to. We heard something crashing through the bush about 60 yards in. So we're working on trying to work him back over here. So we might get into something this morning. And if we don't, we always have work, right? And that's where I'm heading after I leave here. So. She's a brisk Sunday morning, 1 degree, end of October. Heading up to a friend's place up by Sangudo this morning.
Good morning! How are you this morning? We're going to sight some rifles in today, just check them out before hunting season. We've got to set one up, a new one for Scott. He's loaded an amazing Vortex scope on his gun. It looks pretty sweet, so we'll have some fun playing with this. So everybody have a fun time.
You must be sleeping with the boss.
No, Old Age Security and Canada Pension Plan came through.
I had to change out ammunition for my rifle here. Tried a lighter bullet, faster bullet. Ready?
Yo, everybody got muffs on?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But the gun that I'm running does not like the lighter, faster bullet. So I got everything dialed in for the 65 grainers.
Okay.
Right side.
Worked great at 100 yards, sub 1 inch group, and then up to 200 I had a splatter pattern. It makes me look taller. Thanks, Jimmy. Trying to shot at 100 with the new scope on, and didn't touch paper, so now we're up to 25 yards to see exactly where it's going to hit. This is always a process, but it's kind of the factors of elimination to try and make sure that you get everything set up properly before the season, and we're a good 2-3 weeks ahead of time. So let's see where this one hits. So this season it's going to be the 200 green ELDXs that I used when I was down in South Africa. So I got to go dial those in, get them ready to go. And I've got all my whitetail stands in the bow zone ready to rock. They're all up except for 2. And those are ready to go too. So we'll see how our sighting in goes this morning. I might have pulled that left a little bit.
Yeah. No, you're touching the diamond, the black diamond at the bottom, 1 inch low.
Hopefully I can get it nailed down quick, and then I've got to run to Costco and pick up some chickens for tonight's family dinner. We're gonna smoke some whole chickens on our smoker there for dinner, so we've got all the boys coming out and the whole family, so it'll be nice to see everybody. And yeah, that's what I know right now, so we'll catch up with you here soon.
Put your gun away. That one cutting the line dead on.
Yeah. This is always the funnest part of every hunt, but it's the packing of everything that you got to take with you. One of the things that I always like to do, it's going to be snowing here in the next couple of days. It's not going to be super cold, so I don't need a really heavy set of gloves, so I can get away with a nice pair of leather ones. But when it snows, obviously the gloves get wet really, really fast. So one of the things that I like to do before I head out anywhere is get a brand new set of gloves and mink oil, and all you simply do is you open up your can of mink oil, put your gloves on, take it out like a big chunk of hand cream, and just work it into the leather. And you keep working it until it's all absorbed, and at that point your gloves are completely waterproof. So, and don't be shy with it either. Grab a big giant chunk of it and then just start working it in. Your hands will thank you when you're out there and you got a nice set of gloves on and your hands are not dripping and cold and wet, and of course that really nice yellow color that comes from a really nice set of leather gloves. So that's my first little tip of getting ready for hunting. Oh, she's slippery today, boy. We got about 2 inches of snow on the ground this morning, which is going to be awesome for later today if the snow lets up. With the snow coming down, everything's probably bedded, but we're going to give her a shot here this morning and see. It's about 8:30 and I got about an hour's drive to where I'm headed. Every year we head over to a really good friend's place of mine, Arnold Dietrich, up by Mayerthorpe area. And this year we've got Darren and Shyra, longtime friends who got their moose draws in that zone. So Shyra's never actually killed anything, never harvested an animal, let alone a moose. And I think she took a page out of Julie's book, and her first draw, her first animal, is going to be a cow moose. So she has her tag and they are on the road now actually. So we will give Arnie a call here and see what's going on up there this morning.
So how did you and the wife figure it out the first time without her being nervous?
She was nervous, but I just walked her through it.
Shyra, I know guys that have been hunting for 30 years and they still get so nervous they can't shoot straight. You just got to relax. Once you relax, everything will happen.
So we have something super cool happening. Shyra Hneski, right behind me. She has come up with Darren, her hubby, and this will be her first big game animal she's going to harvest on this trip. See, that's what happens when you're late for coming out hunting with the group. You get left on the side of the road like a lost puppy.
This is the last time we come by. Next time you're late, you stay home.
See?
Well, he had to get everything.
Don't make excuses. So today we are going for cow moose for Shyra, and I believe that by tonight we're going to have her first moose on the ground. What do you think, Shyra?
I think it's a good idea.
And we left Darren at home here.
We should leave Darren at home.
No.
So Shyra, how are you feeling right now?
Unsure. I'm pretty sure how most people feel the first
Go by
time.
the house if he's not waiting.
Yeah,
I tried.
that's how it's working.
Uh-huh.
They said
Thanks for showing up, Darren.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go?
Where are we sitting? Eastfield, I think.
I was thinking the east field. We could sit in the little draw over there.
We got Darren. Now we got a bull moose. So we're gonna sneak behind this bale.
Whoa. 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 High, low.
Hang on, he's walking.
Yeah,
It's on the left.
another one. Another foot. No cow.
No. Right on the top of his hump, and it should drop right in. Right. As soon as he comes back. He's down, he's down, he's down, he's down. Now he's down.
The Edge is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee Roastery and Cafe, Browning, G5 Outdoors, Prime Archery, Stealth Cam, Outdoor Edge, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Canac Industrial Services, Portable Winch Co., Vortex, Wolverine Guns and Tackle.